Hello there. Archtop number 4 in the white. How are you doing? Hope you're managing to keep well and safe. Every time I make one of these videos I mention the strange times in which we're living, and unfortunately it looks like those strange times are going to continue for quite a while yet. But hopefully you're keeping safe with your family in your bubble, and Amanda and I are keeping safe in our bubble here, and we make the best of life, don't we? Anyway, let's not dwell on that. Let's talk about this mandolin. So, as you can see, the construction on the mandolin has been completed. I've been spending some time setting it up, getting it playing, intonation, action, all that sort of thing, and now I'm happy with it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hang it up for a few days, make sure that everything's okay, everything settles down nicely, and then if I'm happy with it, it will be taken apart and I'll start the French polishing process. But let's have a look at the story so far, as it were. So you can see here we've got the pommel sapele. I've just put a coat of sanding sealer on there just to keep it clean as I've been working on it, but hopefully you can see how that's sort of shimmering and looking really quite pretty. The bindings, I've got some macassar ebony, so they're more kind of a dark brown rather than the jet black of ebony. I think that complements the sapele nicely. And the white line is some very thin, it's 1/4 millimetre maple veneer, and the maple is flame maple, so you get this kind of little bit of a shimmer to that line as well when you catch it in the correct light. Here's that beautiful Sitka spruce top, the asymmetrical sound holes, this nice rope purfling around the outside here, and of course my own design of tail piece, and you can see the jack socket because I'm going to have these soundboard transducers. Got the ebony bridge, removable saddle, and floating finger rest pick guard. That's just held on with a couple of screws, so if you want to take it off you can. And that ebony, just same board as this bindings, that's laminated to some carbon fibre to stop it from splitting, warping, etc. So the fretboard, ebony, mother of pearl, dot inlays, slight camber to the fretboard, wide gold Evo frets, side markers down here, and some very nice figured maple for the neck itself, and I've laminated that with some sapele and black veneer, so that's in keeping with everything else. So on this particular one I'm using the Charlotte Grand Tune machine heads, and they really are very good machine heads, as good as anything that I've used, and I have used some rather expensive ones in the past. They've got a nice understated design, but they're absolutely rock solid. Very precise, stay in tune well, but all of that kind of well engineered German kind of solidity that it's got can also be its downfall. I've noticed on a couple of forums people have mentioned how these are a little bit can be a little bit stiff. If you don't drill those holes absolutely spot on, then they will bind. And you know, I've done this on a couple of test pieces, so you know I do know this. And if you're one of these guys who does a tapered head, thickness, you know, thinner this end compared to that end, I can't imagine that you'd ever get these to fit and work properly. And equally, I wouldn't want to retrofit these on an old mandolin because you just wouldn't know the quality of the workmanship that's gone before. So if you fit them properly, they're probably some of the best tuners you'll ever use. If you fit them improperly, you'll be cursing Mr. Charlotte for those. But anyway, there she is, looking really lovely. So here's a bit of a demo. I had the video camera running whilst I was just trying it out during the setting up process, playing my very limited repertoire. My great problem is I haven't got a mandolin, so I only get to play a mandolin at this stage. One day I will make myself a mandolin and I'll learn how to play it properly. Anyway, I'll show you what it sounds like. Well, I hope that bit of video was enough for you to ascertain what it sounds like, and you'll have to extrapolate what this could sound like in the hands of somebody who actually knows what they're doing. But there you go, Archtop number 4, really looking quite lovely, and pretty soon we'll be French polishing it, and I'll show you that when it's done. Anyway, in the meantime, you keep well and safe, and I'll see you later on. You take care. Cheers.